My name is Morgan Armstrong, and this is my modern retelling of The Fox and the Grapes. There once was a girl named Lydia. She played flute in a band during her high school years. She was a senior this year, and she was one of the best players in her whole band. Now, every year, Lydia's band participated in what they called a band clinic, which is where multiple bands get together, audition for places, and get ranked in order of talent, and then they all put on a concert show. Lydia had gotten first chair the last year, and so this year, her senior year, she wanted to get first chair again. It means she would be progressing in talent, or at least staying the same. And so Lydia practiced unendingly to get first chair for this band that she'd been in for many years. Lydia practiced her scales every single day. She practiced her prepared pieces every single day, and she practiced sight reading every single day so that when she got to the audition, she would be ready. And so Lydia continued to practice for months and months on end, on top of all her other schoolwork, on top of her other band pieces, on top of all of her extracurriculars. Lydia kept practicing because she wanted first chair. And so the time finally came for the auditions. Lydia went to her band director's house to record her audition. Her scales went flawlessly. Her prepared piece went amazing, and so did her sight reading. And at the end, her band director told her, "Lydia, you did amazing. I'm very proud of you." And Lydia said, "Thank you so much." But the band director continued and told Lydia this, "Lydia, you did amazing. But I want you to know that these auditions are incredibly subjective. Judges like different things. They might like your interpretation of music better than others, or worse. I want you to know that your rankings in this upcoming audition don't directly reflect your talent. Of course, they might reflect it in some way, but you are more than the ranking that these judges who don't know you give you." And so Lydia thanked her director for the support and for the wise words, but she went about her day not really thinking about them, because in the end, Lydia did want first chair. She wanted to be the best in the band. And while her band director was right in assessing that that rank didn't define her, she still wanted it. And so Lydia waited for the auditions. She waited for the audition results to come out, and finally, at a band practice in her home band, Lydia's band director came to her and said, "Lydia, I have amazing news." And Lydia was in her mind thinking, "I got first chair. This is amazing." But her band director said, "You got second chair." And Lydia wilted a little bit. She was sad. Of course, she thanked her band director and was outside very, very happy. But on the inside, she knew she wanted first chair, and she knew that she hadn't gotten it. And so Lydia's band director once again said, "Your audition was amazing. Just because you didn't get first chair doesn't make you any less good of a flute player." And Lydia didn't take these words to heart. Instead, the band clinic rolled around, where Lydia was to take her second chair spot and wait for the first chair to appear. And when she realized that the first chair was a freshman, someone who was younger than her had beaten her out, Lydia was a little bit salty. Why would a freshman beaten her out? And so Lydia started telling all the other people that she didn't really want first chair in the beginning. She didn't want all the pressure of being the best and having to work with all the solos. She said that, "Yeah, I practiced, but I didn't practice as much as I should have, and I didn't really want to. I'm okay with what I got." Lydia lied to herself, and she lied to others when she was saying that she didn't want first chair, because she did. And that only made it worse, because it hurt her pride to see someone else in first chair instead of her, but it also made her resentful towards the judges, towards the first chair flute player. If Lydia had just recognized that I hadn't gotten first chair, but I still did good, and taken her band director's words to heart, it would have turned out better. But instead, Lydia kept saying that I didn't want it in the beginning. And that was where she went wrong.